Hello guys, today we are here to introduce you about problems that are difficult for students in English universities. That is vocabulary memorization and how to use vocabulary in context for you to read, for you to write and speak. So raise your hand if you often forget the vocabulary, the new words you just learned 3 days before, or so when you speak or write anything, and you can't use the right vocabulary because the right word you want to use don't appear in your mind. So we are here today to help you with that problem. So me and Ling will introduce you how to memorize vocabulary effectively, and Phương and Hoài will introduce you about how to use vocabulary effectively.
Experience trying to remember as many words as possible in a short period of time may cause two consequences. One of them is wasting time to learn such unnecessary words for academic use or social use. After researching and applying many tutorials, I came up with my own tips which helped me a lot to remember vocabulary, and I'll share with you right now. In order to learn both English grammar and vocabulary more excitedly and effectively, I always watch English movies and songs. In terms of movie, there are millions of English spoken movies, and many of them are blockbusters with fascinating contents. I only watch 3 movies at most in a week due to the lack of time, and 3 is a reasonable number not to distract you from doing other tasks. While enjoying the movies, I often notice the new or uncommon words and continue watching them. After the movie ends, I try to recall all the words I have paid attention to before and write them down in my flashcard. After that, I pick 3 most useful words and highlight them with my marker. I do not only learn them by heart, but also try to make as many sentences as possible with them to get accustomed to use them. I do the same to English songs, but I listen to them more frequent than I watch movies. 3 movies with a wide range of academic words I recommend are Wolves of Wall Street, Harry Potter, and Forrest Gump. Now it's Ling who will share you with
Everybody wants not enough for our work, so now I'm going to give you 3 motifs of mine. The first one is use sentences. As you all know, every word has many different meanings. Sometimes it's very common for us to understand this meaning. So what can you do to avoid this situation? How is it impossible to make sure that we can guess the exact definition of the word intent? My solution for you is to put this word in different sentences with the exact definition of the intent. By using this way, you won't distinguish to just one meaning with one another anymore. The second one is you need to be selective. Do we actually need to learn and remember all the words that we met? The answer is no. That's all the words that we hardly have chance to use them frequently. In reality, the only words that you need to know in your target language are the ones that you are. The first one, most likely to hear or speak. The second one, most likely to read or write. I recommend that you focus on learning words that need 3 main ideas. The first one is essentiality. It includes all the words that you absolutely need to know, like the words that commonly appear in your exam. Secondly, the words need to include personal involvement. For example, if you are a tourist guide, you need to know all the words that belong to your specialized features. And the last one is frequencies of vocabulary. It can be the word that usually used in a normal conversation. The first one and also the last is not taken. This is one of the most traditional and common way when we first learn a foreign language. We all know how bad our memory are. They are not always there when you need them. Like my high school teacher used to say, the more we learn, the more we forget. Well, you don't need to worry anymore. There's an easy way to keep all your important vocabulary safe. Even during the time you can remember them. All you need to do is take note. You should use a notebook that is small and convenient enough to carry with you all the time. Or you can just use a mobile phone. Whenever you discover a new or unknown word in your target language, write it down immediately. And you should look up your notebook once or twice a day to review all the new words that you have collected. And now it's going to be full turn to recommend you how to use vocab in an effective way.
Ming and Ling has just shared their tips to remember vocabulary. However, numerous learners follow a wide range of tips to memorize vocabularies. Nevertheless, in fact, they only remember new words but can't use them. So now I'm going to review how to use vocabulary efficiently. One of the tips I highly recommend is writing definition of the words in English. A number of words are synonyms, but actually they are used in different contexts. Let's take the usage of two words, upgrade and soften as an example. Both of them are used to express the improvement. However, their usage are different. Upgrade usually go with facilities or software or road, while soften goes with skill. Another tip to employ vocabularies effectively is learning them in chunks. Chunks are groups of words that can be found together in language. They can be words that always go together, such as fixed collocation, or that commonly do, such as certain grammatical structure that follow rules. Having good knowledge of chunking assures students to avoid problems with grammatical range and accuracy. Instead of getting minus point for writing a wrong phrase like "lesson my belt," writer can make impression with the correct phrasal verb "tighten my belt." Furthermore, paraphrasing is a significant technique to appreciating for efficient use of language. Thus, vocabulary chunks including various collocation and phrase enables students to flexibly alter and diverse the keywords or phrases in their speech and writing. For instance, when talking about the cheapness of the public transportation, we can say in other ways by using this phrase as adjectives such as economically friendly, budget friendly, or pocket friendly. Let me assure that following my advice strictly not only helps you use vocabulary effectively, but also master your own language. Okay, now we will turn to the sharing of to use vocabulary effectively.
So now I will continue to talk about my tips to use vocabulary effectively. To my knowledge, learning vocabulary is not just remembering the words and their meaning, but also their uses. As long as you remember a range of vocabulary, their meaning and uses, you are the master of the vocabulary somehow. So now I'm going to talk about my 2 tips that I found most effectively to use vocabulary. The first tip is to understand difference between each word in word family. Word family is a group of words derived from the same base. For example, smuggle, smuggling, and smuggler. As you can see, these words are similar to each other, which is confusing to discriminate and lead to wrong grammar of the user. In order to tackle this problem, you need to create a tabular note. Within this note, you write the forms of the vocabulary, including noun, verb, and adjective, and above. Try to read this content whenever you have free time or while doing housework, and make sense with the word you have learned. Remember that don't force yourself to learn too much within a day. Just a table of vocabulary is enough. And the other tip is to read book and learn the author word choice. In each field, there is a range of vocabulary which can be used in any other situation. It's called academic word. Every week, you choose a science book or any other reliable books to and find a comfortable and silent place to read the information. After you read and understand the book, take note some vocabulary that the author used in a particular context, and learn by heart. By doing this, you will easily choose the vocabulary for your writing and speaking. Finally, don't forget to reward yourself after you have learned some new words.
So today we introduced you about how to memorize vocabulary effectively and how to use it in the right context to write and speak. So to sum up, to memorize vocabulary effectively, you have to choose the right word families and pay attention to the writer's choice of the writer's word choice. So use the vocabulary effectively in the context, you have to practice and pay attention to the chunks of the language. So hope you enjoyed the lesson today. If you have any comment, please put in the comment below.